Welcome back. Tonight we're using the sous-vide mode in the Thermomix and making steak and salmon sous vide with béarnaise sauce. My butcher kindly vacuum packed my steak and the salmon was the immersion method. Evening all. Tonight we're going to do sous vide. This is a new mode on the TM6 where you cook at a really low temperature and it gives really succulent meat. So we're doing 2 fillet steaks, and unfortunately our son Harry doesn't eat steak, so for him he's got a salmon fillet. And then the ingredients here to make béarnaise sauce, which is a very similar sauce to hollandaise, apart from it's got the addition of white wine, shallots and tarragon, but another emulsion sauce that's really complicated usually. So let's get started. In order to do this recipe, which is asking for 4 steaks, you would need the blade cover, which is a new accessory to Thermomix. That it came out about 3 months after the machine itself. So this is £16 from the Ballpark shop. If you only had small numbers, you could get 2 steaks in here in the simmering basket and still do sous vide, but you just wouldn't be able to get 4. Okay, so let's get started. The blade cover goes over the top of the blades and just clips on. It can only go one way, so you can't actually get it wrong. And there you go, it's going to spin round. So not to cut so it's protecting the steak from being cut by the blade. Blade cover in. It asks me to season the steaks, which I can't do because my butcher vacuum packed these. I don't actually have a vacuum packer. With Harry's, I did the immersion method into a big sink of water. You drop the bag in with the steak in it and leaving that much open until it literally sucks it up. So you can do sous vide with Ziploc bags. Right, we've put that in. Put the sealed bags and water in the mixing bowl. This is to check that we're going to heat up enough water. So let's get the scales. Scales, come to me. Right, and it's asking for about 1400 or until everything is covered. So I'm just going to do a little bit of tweaking. I've got 1497 in there and it still hasn't reached the maximum line here, Sanders. See, so that's all submerged, so I've got enough water in there. Now I take it out, put it on my tea towel, and we now pop the lid on and preheat sous vide for 15 minutes, and it's going to bring the water to a temperature of 54. So we'll see you in 15. So the water's reached its temperature, 54 degrees. Add some lemon juice, just in case, to prevent the bowl from rusting. This is what we've been asked to tell people. I don't know why it would, but perhaps it's something to do with the low temperatures. Bag side by side, completely covered. Oh, hot. And measuring cup into the lid, and it's going to take 1 hour and 30 minutes at 54 degrees. And all I need to do is turn the dial, and we'll come back to it. So that's our little tune to say it's ready. So out they come, and I'll dry them on kitchen roll. And that's the salmon. There we go. Discard the water from the bowl. Take out the blade cover, and then we'll start on the sauce. And now onto the the béarnaise sauce. 50 grams of shallots into the bowl. Next, 1 to 2 sprigs of tarragon, just the leaves only, I've taken it off the stalks. Next. And it's going to blitz it at speed 5 for 5 seconds. Here we go, scrape down the bowl. On. Next, 50 grams of dry white wine and 15 grams of white wine vinegar. Here we go, back on. Next. It's going to cook for 5 minutes. Saute the shallots and the tarragon together, and then we'll come back. Go. Okay, so there we have it. That's our sauteed tarragon and shallot. Next, we've got asparagus griddling here, some meat potatoes. In goes 200 grams of butter. Next, 4 egg yolks, some medium egg. Next, I've done the salt and pepper already. Insert the measuring cup into the bowl, and then 4 minutes, 70 degrees, speed 4. And here we've got the pan heating up with a couple of tablespoons of olive oil, a bit of butter, and we're going to get that really hot to cook the steak and ham. See you in a minute. Right, so I think we need the extraction. There's the steak, they're done. New potatoes done. We just turn over that salmon. Look at that. And here is our béarnaise sauce. Dinner fit for a king. So that was sous vide, steak and salmon fillet. It was absolutely delicious. Thank you so much for watching. If you've got any questions or like to know more, just get in touch. Night night.